Hi there, Richard Matharoo here. I want to share a home business tracker with you. I'll even give you a link where you can download it for free that will allow you to really focus on what counts in moving the needle to results in your business. Now, it's not the usual leads, sales, conversions, that type of thing. It's a different angle, but I found it to be just, if not more useful than that type of thing. I'll be back in a second to share that with you. Okay, welcome back. So when you usually see home business tracker videos or content, it's always, okay, number of appointments, number of presentations, did they say yes, did they say no, all that kind of good stuff, right? Now, I'm going to take it that you understand you should track that stuff. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. You know, unless you're brand new, that you need to create leads, you need to close those leads, you need to do those things, right? So I don't think me giving you another one of those trackers to download and leave in a dusty PDF file somewhere is going to serve you at all. But what I do know is going to work is the piece of paper I've got in my hand right now, which I've been doing for quite some time, and it's really helped me do a lot better in my business. So let me just dive into this, and I'll leave a link somewhere in the description area of this video where you can just go on and download this yourself. Don't have to opt in or anything. I'll just give you that. So this is what I've got here. I got the date, I got the time I get up, my morning routine, exercise, mindfulness, the minutes I've worked, minutes I've read, skill acquisition, have I planned tomorrow, out of 10 what's my nutrition, and what time did I go to bed. Now, why would I do such fundamentals and basics? Like, why would I monitor those things? Well, what gets tracked gets done. Like, if you've ever tried to start a diet or an exercise regime or learn a language or anything like that, or make changes and improvements in a relationship, unless you're actually setting some elements and tracking these, are you doing them or not, you have zero accountability to that promise that you made yourself or perhaps somebody else. You've done this before, right? You start with good intentions, you don't mean to, but it all falls by the wayside because probably you haven't really tracked it. You've not been specific enough. Now, I know that regardless of the lead generation, the recruiting, the tactics, the whatever that I'm using, if I've not had a decent night's sleep, I'm working against my body for the entire day. You can understand this, right? You're a human being. You've had nights where you've not had good sleep. How good are you? How functional are you in terms of your capacity, your potential the next day? You're groggy, you maybe blow off some commitments, you miss out on things because you need to pull yourself around. If you go to work, it's not your best work, you're kind of hiding away and just getting through the day. Now, if you're bringing that consistently into your business, when you're trying to build a home business, you're going to suffer, your results are going to suffer. So me setting a bedtime where I know I'm going to get 8 hours sleep is very important to me. Me getting up at a time that allows me to do a morning routine is important to me. Why? A few years ago, I had some issues with anxiety. Now, if I don't do a morning routine, I can feel myself getting anxious almost within 2 or 3 days. And again, if my mind is elsewhere, if I'm a little bit scatty than I should be, how am I able to focus on whatever it is I'm trying to do in my home business? So the morning routine is important to me. Exercise, diet. If you're putting the wrong fuel in your body, again, if you've got an upset stomach, if you feel bloated or you feel too hungry or whatever, you've had too much sugar and you're all over the place, these things make a difference. You know they do. You've experienced all these things. So why don't we track them? Because it's kind of like, oh, well, they're so simple, they can't make a difference. They absolutely do. Try this for a week. Just for a week. I'll read these points out again, but you can download them beneath it if you wish to. I'll give you the spreadsheet so you can change it for yourself. The date, so we can see patterns. What time you get up? Do you do a morning routine? Have you exercised? Have you done mindfulness? How many minutes have you worked today? How many minutes have you read today? Because that calms me down. Have you increased your skill acquisition? If you're not improving your value, how can you be more valuable to elsewhere and in your business? Have you planned tomorrow so you're active and not reactive tomorrow? Has your nutrition been good so you feel better about yourself and your foods are giving you the right energy? And did you get to bed at a decent time so that you could wake up refreshed and energized? You may want to add or remove some of those things. You can easily do that in that PDF, in that spreadsheet, sorry, that I'll give you. But just take a second to think about, are you really switched on to all of these items in your life? And if you did control them, set some goals, track them and do better with them, what do you think the difference would be to your life and your business and your relationships? From personal experience, it makes a big, big difference So I hope you implement this tip and tactic today. That's it for today. Go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I hope you enjoyed that download and use it, print it out, or fill it out online, whichever you prefer. I'll catch up with you in another video really soon. Bye for now. Have a great day.